Hello everybody! Right, back again. Gonna play the double pitch true trend strategy again this video, but slightly different. We're going to be following a positive betting progression. So instead of chop and streak, I'm going to follow track, player and banker. And when one wins it goes up, when one loses it goes down, and I bet on whichever is up according to the net bet. So basically the same, but a little bit different. It'll probably make more sense when I start playing. I'm just going to wait for either of these tables to start a new shoe, and then we'll jump on one of them. See how far in they are. She's still got a little while to go. Let's have a look on table B. Baccarat B. Oh, piss off. It really doesn't like it when I open up two tables. I've got new internet starting soon. Upgrading to fibre because, you know, it's the future in it. So I'm hoping that'll make a bit of a difference. Definitely help my upload times, I think, when I upload videos, because it takes fucking ages at the minute. So if I've got like an hour-long video, you can 2 hours to upload, easy. Fucking pants internet connection for upload speeds. But what she's on 63.71, so I'm assuming this one's gonna start a new shoe sooner. Wonder what C's looking like. It really isn't gonna like having three tables open, is it? Handling it alright. There are speed tables as well, but just while I'm trying something new, I'd like a more reasonably paced game. And C. Is that still in the 50s? I think that's 57. It's not quite fitting on my screen, which is annoying. We'll close that. It's going to be this one in it. You can see the cut card there, so we'll close that one. We'll keep this one open. Yeah, I think that cut card's basically at the front. Might be one or two more hands, perhaps. There's the cut card. So we'll see this hand and then it'll be new shoe time, and we shall get on it. I'll have this session and then I'll have to call it quits for a little while. Mum and Dad are off on holiday, so they're dropping their dog off, and this place is a fucking dump at the minute, so I need to have a bit of a tidy up before they get here. I'm fucking nearly 40 years old. Fucking I have to tidy up before my mum and dad come round, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I just can't be arsed with the whinging, you know what I mean? Right then, so we're about to start a new game. I want to see 3 hands dealt first. Just just to give me an idea of who's ahead and who's not. Okay, so that's a player win. I mean, technically I could bet now because player's ahead, but it doesn't give you a very good indication, does it? So we'll give it at least 2 hands. If player wins this one, then we'll start betting. If it's shots, we'll wait and see one more. Okay, tie at the minute. That's a player win. Yeah, so player wins. Goes up to 10. Banker loses. It stays on a net. Stays on 5. So you've got a net bet of 10 on 5. Sorry, on player. Net bet of 5 on player. So 147 was our starting balance. That's 7 for player, 6 for banker. That's a win for us. So the player wins, it goes up to 15, which is a £10 net bet on player. Now, because it's a positive progression, I'm going to have to choose at some point when I stop progressing. So, play that by ear. We'll see how the game goes. But I think maybe 2-3 progressions at the most. Okay, so it's 0-0 at the minute. 0-0, it's not football, is it? Yeah. Okay, so the player lost, it goes down to 10. The banker won, it goes up to 10. So we've got a 0 net bet. So we'll take a free hand. I've got her muted.
Everybody's good luck. One for the player. 3 for the bank is to cut for the player. And next to cut for the bank. Banker wins 9 out.
Okay, so the banker won. It goes up to 15. The player lost, it goes down to 5. So we've got a £10 net bet on banker.
Welcome your commerce house. You're able to join us. Don't forget about side options. 9 seconds. Waiting time's over. 4 for the player. Market behind the bedroom. And forever market.
That sucks. So the banker lost, it goes down to 10. The player won, it goes up to 10. So we've got a 0 net bet.
Last 6 rounds for play victories, see you back. Massacre. Back to the player. To the bank of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with 9 injuries.
Okay, that's a tie.
Everything's in.
Let's take another free hand.
By the way, first out of this show, welcome your friends, as you requested. Massacre. 9 for the 9 for the bench, 7, 9 for the
Well, another tie. So we take another free hand.
Welcome you to Rosebud to see how is your operations. 2 ties in the round for the last 6 rounds, 2 ties to play with 3 to see your bank victories. 9 seconds. No more bets, good enough. 4 for the player. 6 for the banker. 1 for the player. Banker 6 over.
Okay, so banker wins. So player lost, it goes down to 5. Banker wins, it goes up to 15. So we got a £10 net bet on banker.
Don't forget about that. No worries. 1 for the player. 6 for the bank extra card for the player. 7, 6.
And it's another fucking tie. Bloody hell. I know I'd rather see ties than losses, but we fucking don't have to drag things out, don't we?
Last rounds 3 ties, 2 bank victories, and 1 play victory last second. That's a close, good luck. 2 for the player. 8 for the bank. Banker wins.
Banker wins. So that now goes up to 20, which is a £15 net bet on banker.
Welcome newcomers, glad to see you. How was your day last second? That's close, good luck. 5 for the play, 2 for the bank. How about you?
Gonna need some help. Didn't get it.
Player wins 5 over 4. Bank up wins 7.
So the banker loses, goes down to 15. Player 1 goes up to 10. So the net bet is 5 on banker.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel, and we'll begin our following session. Magic was good, luck to you. One for the player, 7 for the banker, extra card for the player.
Not in bad shape at the minute. Still in good shape.
Banker with 7 over 5, congratulations, contest winners.
So the banker won, it goes up to 20. Player lost, it goes down to 5. It's a £15 net bet on banker.
Masterclass, thank you, good luck to you. For the player. Baccarat for the
Oh, definitely going to need some help now. And we got it.
Banker wins 9 over 7, congratulations.
So the banker won, and we are back now, I think, to... We're basically back to starting balance. I'm going to reset the bets. Back to a £5 net bet on banker. I think maybe 2 consecutive wins and then reset. Okay, so we lost that one. So the banker goes down to 5, the player won, it goes up to 10. It's a £5 net bet on player.
Masterclass, thank you, good luck. Free for the player. 5 for the banker.
Need a little bit of help. Didn't get it.
Banker wins 5 over 2, my contest winners, congratulations.
So the player lost, it goes down to 5. The banker won, it goes up to 10. It's a £5 net bet on banker.
You can place your business habits as well, that's it. Banker wins via 5 house. Welcome for newcomers. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Ambassador Plus, thank you. Good luck to you. Two for the player. Baccarat for the banker, double draw.
Cool. So the banker goes up to 15, which gives us a £10 net bet on banker.
You're welcome to place me that assignment as well. Thank you, these 5 for 7 returns.
Banker hasn't run to a streak of 3 yet so far, but we'll see what happens this hand. Good start for us. Oh, okay. So on this card then. No, tie. Literally anything else would have fucking won for us. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're betting time. And banker was for 6 times. Ambassador Plus, thank you very much. For the player. For the banker.
Okay. It's going to be on the turn of this card then. Another tie.
Hello guys, welcome to the nice to see how you doing.
Let's try again. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. Okay, so we won that. Finally. Right, so we're at a peak of 149.75. We're at a new peak, so I'll lower my bets. So it's going to be a £5 net bet on banker.
Thank you, that's across the good luck. One for the player, 2 for the banker, and double draw.
Still really anyone's hand, isn't it? It's not ours.
Player wins 2 over 1. Congratulations.
So the banker lost, it goes down to 5. The player won, it goes up to 10. So it's a £5 net bet on player.
Thank you, that's a plus. Good luck to you.
Nine, that's good for us. There we go. So player 1, it goes up to 15. So we've got a £10 net bet on player.
Second win for the player. Thank you, that's a plus. Good luck.
7 over 0 is good. Only an 8 or a 9 can beat me. Nice one. Alright, we are at a new peak again. I'm going to drop my bets. So I'll drop player back down to 10. Banker stays on 5. It's a £5 net bet on player. And a new peak of 159.75. Zero over 9. So the player lost. So banker 1. So it's a £5 net bet on banker this time.
Thank you, and also for the
That's good for us. We just don't want to see a 6. An 8 will do. So the banker 1, it goes up to 15. So it's a £10 net bet on banker.
Thank you, Baccarat. Good luck to you. 6 for player.
6, 2. Gonna need a little bit of help with this card. Didn't get it. Okay. So banker goes down to 10 because it lost. Player goes up to 10 because it won. Gives us a 0 net bet. So we'll take a free hand, see what happens next. Okay, so that's a banker win. So the banker goes up to 15, the player goes down to 10. 5, sorry. It's a £10 net bet. Jesus Christ, on banker. I'm looking at it, I'm reading it, and I'm not saying it. It's a £10 net bet on banker.
Thank you, Baccarat.
Didn't want to see that. So it's on the turn of this card then. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's a tie again. So tie's fine, get another go. Rebet. Okay, that's a win for us. So banker goes up to 20. It's a £15 net bet on banker this time. We are at a new peak though, so I'm going to drop that to 10 and call it £5 net bet on banker. Okay, that's a win for the banker. So the banker goes up to 15. It's now a £10 net bet on banker. Oh no, that doesn't help. Okay then, so banker lost, it goes down to 10. Player wins, goes up to 10. This gives us a 0 net bet. So we shall take a free hand. Right then, so the player wins, goes up to 15, banker lost, goes down to 5, £10 net bet on player.
One for the banker, play research naturally, congratulations.
Okay, so we are now back up to a new peak. So I'm just going to say it doesn't go up to 20, stay at a £5 net bet. Player still won, so we'll still bet on player. Okay, and that's why. Player lost, it goes down to 5. Banker won, it goes up to 10. It's a £5 net bet on banker. So yeah, there's positives and negatives, isn't there, to well, positive and negative progressions, I guess. With a positive progression, the more you win, if you keep upping your bets when you lose a bigger amount. So there's that. So banker won that. Oh, bollocks. It goes up to 15, which is a £10 net bet on banker. Yeah, so positive progression, the more you keep winning and keep upping your bets, when you eventually do lose, you're going to lose a lot in one bet. Negative progression obviously goes the other way. The more you lose, the more you keep upping your bets, the more you lose. So, but with a positive progression, at least you can sort of have a cut-off point where you end in profit still. Ah, fuck's sake. So the banker lost that, it goes down to 10. Player won that, it goes up to 10, so we've got a 0 net bet. It's just how big are your stones when you're doing a positive progression, I guess. How far do you want to push it? So banker won, it goes up to 15, player lost, it goes down. So that's a £10 net bet on banker. But also, I'm sort of spinning my wheels quite a bit, aren't I? Sort of up and down and sort of hovering around the same sort of balance. At the minute. Could just be the shoe. That's no good for us. That is. Right, so that takes us back to 163, which is peak balance. So I'm going to reset the bets. And it'll be a £5 net bet on banker. Be nice to get to a new peak. Okay, that's in our favour at the minute. And that is as well. So that's a new peak of 167.75. Banker 1. So it goes up to 15. So it's a £10 net bet on banker. Let's see this one win, please. That's a good start for us. And so's that. So that's a new peak of 177.25. Okay, so that is a 6 unit profit. We are up £30.25. I think we'll call that a session then. Add that to the £25 I made on my last session, so we're currently up £55. So 177.25. Let's. Oh, piss off. Where is it? There it is. So 177.25. Yeah, okay, so we are £55 and 25 pence up over 2 sessions. Which is okay, I'm happy with that. As long as it's in the green, I'm good. Don't know how I feel about the positive progression on the double pitch true trend. It's... well, I don't know. I mean, not red, is it? So there's that, I suppose. I don't know that I'd be able to have sessions like this playing it though, like £100 sessions, I'm not sure. More testing to be done with that, I feel. But I'll call that a video for now, guys. Take care, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed that. And yeah, good luck if you're playing today, and I'll catch you all later.